I'd like to call this meeting to order, Legislative Committee for Wednesday, October 21st, 2020. I am Committee Co-Chair Jared Sanchez. Clerk, if you could please call the roll.
Hernandez.
Here.
Iqbal.
Iqbal present.
Lewis.
Here.
Sturgis.
Sturgis here.
Weber.
Present.
Hanson.
Here.
Sanchez.
All right. Looks like we have full attendance. First order of business, can I please have a motion to approve the minutes of September 16th, 2020? So moved by Mrs. Lewis, seconded by Mr. Weber. Any discussion, corrections, additions, deletions? None. Clerk, please call the roll.
Hernandez.
Yes.
Iqbal.
Iqbal, yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Sturgis.
Sturgis, yes. Sorry, couldn't find my button.
Weber.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Sanchez.
Okay, public comment. We don't have anyone in person, nobody online. Surprising. Go to old business, legislative update. Representative Hernandez, do you have anything for us today, this morning?
Not really. There's, of course, yesterday the governor announced that King County and DuPage County have to go to mitigation plans, which you heard from Dr. Jeffers, Barbara Jeffers, about. I sent the newsletter in. If you guys need any information or have any questions when it comes to that, please let me know. But at the same time, I still don't know if I'm going to Springfield next month. We're scheduled to be there November 17th. They haven't given us any word of what we're going to cover, if there's anything that we should prepare for. So I'm still waiting for that information to come through.
All right, thank you very much. I don't have anything else for legislative update. There is just nothing going on. I hope to have a little bit more this month, but hopefully next month we'll have a little bit more to talk about. Mr. Hanson, do you have anything to include in the legislative update section?
Nothing substantive. Anyone that is trying to keep track of what's happening in Washington in these days that's a full-time job. I know there's anxiety and hopes for some sort of economic stimulus plan. Don't know what it could be or would be called. It seems like it's very much a political football. I believe this group here and the board going forward too, even after the election and the installation of the new board, will stay on top of our respective representatives in Washington to encourage them to find a way to provide us with more funding for the next couple of years. And I don't know exactly how that looks for local government versus business versus schools versus industry, but I sure hope something comes together real soon.
I think we all do. Okay, that's it for old business. Under new business, we have nothing for today or a need for executive session. Does anyone have any comments? Go ahead, Mr. Hanson.
Just one thing for new business, and as we wind down, by the time we get back together again, the election will have come and gone, and then some of us will disappear in a couple months. I encourage this group to, and the other board members that are online as well, to spend extra time and extra attention once government gets back to work in Springfield and Washington with their respective new bodies, to really pay close attention, do your homework on things that are new that come up the pipeline. And whether if that was in this past cycle, it was the cannabis legislation, where we would get, in my opinion, to some of these committee meetings and people were still looking at it for the very first time. And I can see that happening in some committee formats where looking at as maybe a zoning petition or a simple housekeeping item to change one of our codes or one of our regulations within the county is one thing. But when something is that brand new, please invest the time and the energy to become a little more informed as to what the laws actually mean for either the state or more specifically for your roles here in the county board. That's the only ask I've got. And you never know what could be new. Certainly, a lot of us have had to become experts in or tried to get caught up to speed on pandemics and health concerns that we didn't consider before. So when something really new is there on the horizon. Please invest the time to get informed so you can come in here and make informed decisions.
Good advice. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Does anyone have anything else? Anyone else? Cliff, you got something for me. Even here still. Okay. We have no executive session, no need for it. We have no reports to place on file. So I just
This is
need
the
a-
fastest meeting ever.
I'm trying to slow it down.
Oh,
but
I don't know. I think Mr. Kenyon might be able to beat it.
the Forest Preserve has some
He
pretty
does some
hot
pretty good
records.
ones, yeah.
The one you missed, Cliff, a couple months ago, that was 4 minutes.
God darn.
Well, everybody got their attendance check for the day.
There
So,
you go.
that being said, could I have a motion and a second to adjourn? Mr. Weber moves, Ms. Lewis seconds. Voice vote. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We
Hi.
are adjourned. Thank you all for attending, spending your time here with us. Have a good day.